MAFS, Season 10, Episode 25, and it is the repairing.
Yeah.
Womp, womp, womp.
Not repairing, repairing.
If it was the repairing, Ashley and April would have ended up together.
Well, no, they pair them up with one of the other partners in the group to make a new... They call it a partner swap, so it's a repairing, not a repairing. Did anyone actually repair their situation? I don't think a single group actually repaired their situation.
Abby and John.
No,
Well,
no,
they
they
didn't
didn't
need
have
to-
anything to repair.
Yeah, couples who needed to have a reset. No, there was no reset. There was a actual, I'm off.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes the biggest fix is giving up.
Sometimes the biggest fix is giving up. That's wise words. I
Very
mean,
wise, because I am
Young
Young
old.
lady, well done.
Yeah. Further to a conversation we had a couple of days ago, I've worked out what the term for a collective of dentists is.
Yep.
Yes, he has.
Yep. And I'm very proud of it. And these guys already know, so I'm telling you people, the collective is a mouthful of dentists.
It
You
is.
go to the dentist, they have a problem, they want to call a second opinion in. Next thing you know, you've got a mouthful of dentists.
You do.
Oh,
Ashley and Grace, of course, didn't leave on great terms because basically Grace dragged up the commitment ceremony in the dinner party and April yet again.
Yeah.
And you could just see Ash was doing the... Well, he said, didn't he? Do we have to go over this again?
Yeah.
And then she got all dismissive with him because, yes, we do have to go over this again. He's like, what else is there to go over here?
I
I haven't done anything wrong.
don't think she would have done it if she had known partner swap was going to be right after. Because I think she wanted to
No,
stew
you know
him
what?
in it.
I think she doesn't even realise she's doing anything wrong. I think she's absolutely, in her mind, 1000% justified in everything she says and all that she asks him to do.
I have held benefit of the doubt and devil's advocate for Grace for so long,
Don't do it.
and I've given up.
Don't do it.
She's got a case of something. I don't know what it is,
I do.
but it's impressive, whatever it is. It should be studied. I think it's a new thing to go in the DSM. Yeah, I've given up. There's nothing else there.
Well done, Katie. I mean,
Yeah.
you've hung in there.
It took
You
me
have.
just
Because-
as long as it took Ashley.
We were of the opinion, weren't we, that basically
day one.
she was a ringer. They
Yeah.
scouted her.
Number one, she's got the situationship situation.
Infinite.
Where she said she had infinite numbers of situationships.
On the other hand, has had
Yeah.
what he thought was forever person
Yep.
relationship.
That broke down.
Yeah.
And subsequently, he has a little person, a little mini me, yeah, that reminds him that you can have that.
Yeah. The thing with Grace is she's so incredibly unbelievably self-righteous. And the thing is, if you are that self-righteous, you're usually going to have a fall. Like, I know I have faults. I joke about not having faults. That's one of my faults.
Yeah.
I know I have faults, right? She doesn't think she does. She thinks her way, her manifesto, no doubt that it's a manifesto,
Oh,
is the only way to live.
it's
Yeah.
a manifesto book about that thick.
I would,
It's me the vibes of someone with a criminology degree as well.
well, okay. I'm going to drop a little bit of truth and knowledge on you,
Okay,
okay?
truth
You
bomb.
can put this in, it'll probably get me hated,
Right.
but I have found anyone who has a psychology degree
Yep.
or a sociology degree is unbearable. You cannot deal with these people because the entire time you're talking to them, they talk back to you like they're your therapist. Even though you didn't engage them, you're not paying them, you don't want therapy.
Yeah.
They ask you questions and then go,
And they write it down on their notes app.
It's like they're writing
Yeah.
it down on their notepad, and you know it is coming back to haunt you. Life is just not long enough to deal with people like that.
How does that make you feel?
I could see it. I could
Oh,
see
I
that.
can see it too.
That was good.
Yes.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. I mean, it's a classic, isn't it?
I
How does it make you feel, Rick? We saw April and Leo the morning before they go off to couple swap. And again, they're discussing the commitment ceremony,
Yeah.
etc., etc. She says there's no assertiveness, but we all know that she's checked out. She checked out before she got into the commitment ceremony.
Yeah.
She checked out at the retreat.
She's another one who she says she wants something, but I'm not sure that she knows what she wants.
No.
And what she really wants is a good time. Because when she was there having a good time, everything was good.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm not putting shade on that. I want a good time. You want a good time.
Yeah.
Katie, good time?
Good time.
We're all up for a good time.
Yep.
But he does everything for her. He takes out the rubbish, does the washing and all of this sort of
Yeah,
stuff.
does
right?
all the washing, picks up, makes sure the apartment's always spotless,
Yep.
appears to cook all the food, and he picks up the bill, which bill every single time. And Bec was just like, I'm
What now?
sorry, you pick up the bill every single time. And he said, yeah, that's what I'm meant to do. She's like, no, you're not.
Oh, no, it's just, the penny's just dropped. April needs to be called out. April needs to be challenged. Now, I thought she meant, when she said she needed to be challenged, I thought she meant she needed a mentally stimulating conversation.
Oh.
Intellectually challenged.
That's not what
No.
you're saying. No, she's not intellectually challenged.
No, being intellectual. Okay.
No.
Being challenged intellectually.
Intellectually, yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, that's not what she meant.
No.
She meant she needs someone to say, woman,
Yeah,
your turn to pay.
yeah,
Woman, I've just taken the garbage out. It's your turn to take the garbage out.
yeah,
That's what she needs
Yeah.
in life, because if she doesn't get that,
yeah.
all she will ever do is have fun and never get anywhere, never achieve anything.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
who she is.
Absolutely. Woman, you should have seen the state of this place. You're cleaning it up because you left it like this.
Yep.
Get out there and clean it up.
And what we've seen is she likes a little drinky poo. And so she probably needs someone to say, you've had enough.
Yeah.
Right? She probably needs that.
Not guiding light, but that's the.
Not guiding light, no.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
needs that. Well, really, it's a controlling influence. She needs She
Don't
needs
say
a
it.
daddy.
Don't. I know.
She needs a daddy to sort her out.
She needs the April.
Use any other word.
That's
She needs someone
enough now.
responsible to sort her out.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
there we go.
enough
Those
now.
are way better words.
You've had enough now. Yep, to Nellie and Stephen. They woke up Frosty. Is that any surprise?
Ooh.
Because
So yeah, Stephen wants to be careful.
Yeah.
Because she'll get in with her mouthful and talk to them.
Yeah.
And then if he ever needs root canal, he's up the creek.
yeah. So basically, she said, I'm a bit blindsided, and it's because you wrote "stay for now."
And
she
always
got
just stay for now.
She got very passive aggressive about that. Stephen got the whole kind of.
I have to side with her on the "you don't like me" thing, because
He doesn't.
He doesn't.
But why would you?
She hasn't given him anything in particular to like.
Yeah.
I'm not saying she's a bad person, but they're just
I am.
incompatible.
She's a dentist.
We know this, but they're just incompatible. Yeah.
Anyway,
Fundamentally.
so yeah, they all left on a parting note that was not all roses and rainbows, and skipping out the door saying, "I'm gonna miss you."
Just going back quickly to Ashley and Grace,
Mm-hmm.
I found it really interesting when you talk about controlling behaviour. She was more or less demanding that he leave happy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
can you imagine if he said the same to her?
If he said, "Grace, smile."
Smile.
Why don't
for
you
me,
smile?
yeah, yeah.
You're
Why
so
don't you
pretty when you
smile?
smile. Pop on a dress,
Yeah.
maybe make some
You know
sandwiches.
yourself
Yeah.
without a
And
smile.
have
Put
a
some
nice
curls
smile.
in your hair.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Pop a frock on. Yeah.
your
Actually,
nails
put
done.
that apron on. Get your nails
Yep.
done. Yeah. And why don't you make some cupcakes,
And
darling?
while I'm
And
away-
smile while you're doing it. She would have just. I'm not going to say the
No,
word because I'll
While
get
I'm
it,
away,
beep it off.
think about how many kids you're going to pop out for me
That's right.
while you're sitting at home
We
looking
get that
after
rugby
them.
team together. That's right. I mean, come on now. Anyway, so we then see them go to meet their new partners.
Yep.
So we've got Bec and Leo,
Bec and Leah.
Abby and Ashley, John and Keye, Davide and Leigh, Reese and Grace, April and Stephen, Nellie and Bai, Leah and Leisha. So we got on to
Leigh reading the riot act to Leah.
yeah. pretty much it was have no fun.
Yeah.
Have no fun. Don't do anything fun. Basically, have a boring time. And
You know how people say be yourself? Don't do that.
Yeah, don't be yourself.
And I will say, what did Leah do?
Everything she wasn't supposed to, apart from
she
sleeping
treated
in the
it
same
like-
bed. She might have slept in the same bed. We didn't see that.
Yeah, she treated it like a to-do list.
Yeah, so Leah was having fun with it, even packing. I mean, she got out the frilly knickers and she's saying, "Oh, where's that top?" and blah blah blah. And Leah was just fuming.
And she
seething.
pulled the frilly knickers out of the thing and tossed them.
She did.
Yeah.
She did. I mean, I'm pretty sure Leisha probably had some frilly knickers if she wanted to wear them.
good
You know.
shed.
But anyway, so yeah, that was kind of like, Leah was really cute. She arrived at the apartment with Leisha for roses, to which Leisha said,
Red
I've
roses?
I've never had
Red and
anybody
white.
get me flowers before. A bouquet of red and white roses. So that was really cute. And, we knew that they were going to have fun.
Oh, yeah.
And
They said it. They left one of them in, but I reckon it was said a million more times than they left in. Leah had said while they were out getting drinks, or they were out maybe at the brunch thing, I'm not sure what it was, I wish I was doing this sort of thing with Leigh. And I think she probably said it a bunch and they cut it out to make her look bad. Because it did seem like she was just going through the things she wanted to do with her partner. Not that it was, Leisha is now my partner and I love her.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was funny when Leigh was reading Leah the Riot Act.
Yeah.
The look on Leah's face.
Yeah.
Because you could see she was planning to do all of it.
Yeah.
She was going out with her friend and they were going to have a blast. And they did.
They did.
Yeah.
So Leah cooked for Leisha, which
Yep.
she loved that because she does all the cooking, because Reese,
Is
he knows how to go to the coffee machine. That's what he knows. And the dishwasher. That's his domain. The coffee machine and the dishwasher.
And
that's-
just eats.
That's,
And
Leisha
Amazon
cooks.
Prime.
Yeah.
Well, Leisha seems to do all the cooking. Anyway, they went out, they had some fun, they played some tennis. That was cute. Then they went out for drinks. There was a fair few drinks, quite a lot of drinks from what we can gather. But basically, Leah said, look, I'm normally the idiot of the group and I'm flirty and it's just how I am. And I'm not trying to come onto anybody. It's just who I am.
I
Leisha
act
got
the
it.
idiot. And she said to Leisha, which I thought was terrific,
Yeah.
I act the idiot with my friends and you're an idiot, so we get on well. And Leisha, was she offended by being called an idiot?
No,
Nope, she did the and went on being an
they
idiot.
just had a
They're
great
just,
time.
they'll be besties for a long time.
Yeah.
Leisha did say when they were playing Have I Ever,
Never
Never
have I
have I
ever.
ever.
Never Have I Ever, that, she'd kissed a girl. But, I mean, these days that's kind of standard, really, isn't
Yeah.
it? They had a great time.
Yeah.
Leah, when they got back to the apartment, Leah basically
Was
said,
so drunk. Oh, no. Well,
yeah.
yeah, she was so drunk that she didn't remember
She said, I
bumping into Leigh in the hallway.
don't remember seeing you. She was very hungover, God love her. And she said, did I? Oh. Which really got Leigh like, whoa.
Well, how do you know you didn't disrespect me?
And then the texting thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Leah goes, can you show them to me? Because you could see Lee's face was, oh, what do you mean you don't know that Leisha was using your phone to text me back?
Yeah.
And Lee's sitting there thinking, obviously, oh shit, what did she,
What did she
send
say?
back?
And can you imagine though it happening? Leah is on
Yeah.
the lounge,
Yeah.
and the phone goes bing bing bing, and Leisha's just being Leisha.
Yeah,
And she does the I'll pick the phone up and just let her know she's all right. Beep beep beep.
we've
beep,
had a
beep.
great time. We're having fun. She's passed out on the sofa.
She's
It's
just
okay.
a bit tipsy. She's just a bit tipsy.
Yeah,
It's
we're just a bit tipsy, yeah.
Yeah.
So, of course, Leah says to Leigh, can I see the messages? To which I think at that point, Leigh was kind of relieved that Leah honestly didn't know about it.
Yeah.
However, she then got into her,
Well, if you don't know about that, how do you know you didn't disrespect me?
Yeah.
and she just went on and on
Oh.
and on. It was like, oh, please stop. You could see Leah's face was, I am
Please
really
stop.
hungover here. Please shut up. Just shut up. Okay?
The other thing is, if you've just had fun with your friend for 2 days,
Yeah.
and you've done the whole, I really would like this to be my relationship,
Yeah.
going back to your relationship being such a drag
Yeah.
can't be good.
No.
Well, I think Leah said Leigh's just so serious. Right? That's hard work. Anyway, so and then Leigh she just bangs on about the being disrespected all the time. Stop dragging your baggage forward.
I think it's an Essex thing.
Is it?
This whole idea of respect and disrespect.
Anyway.
Because I know it's not a northern thing, because northern people just rip each other apart for fun.
Yeah.
In a jokey, flirty, fun way.
Yeah.
But you know, I think something has gone wrong in the southern areas
They've
where
got
people aren't fun anymore.
Oh, yeah.
They got more chlorine in the water, maybe.
Too much chlorine.
Yeah.
That'd be it.
Anyway, so we then move on to Nellie and Stephen. Basically, Nellie said to Stephen, if you cook her a slap-up meal, there's going to be a problem. He cooked her breakfast in bed the next morning.
Yeah,
Yep.
to be fair, cooked is a stretch for what he made toast, isn't it? Avocado toast?
No, I think
No, he
poached
made
eggs.
he made a proper breakfast.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Poached eggs on avocado toast.
Poached
with-
eggs, fair enough. I mean, what seasonings can you really put on poached eggs and avocado? It's
No,
salt,
crap.
pepper.
salt and cracked black
Salt
pepper.
and cracked black pepper.
Is there anything else?
You don't
there?
need to
Well,
put.
hollandaise sauce.
You put a hollandaise
Oh, that'd be
sauce.
But you wouldn't do that with avocado.
No.
That would be weird.
Nellie basically read the riot act and said to Stephen, if you cook her a slap up meal, there's going to be a problem. And he said, "Is pot noodle okay?" And she went, "Oh, I suppose so." Bailey just-
pampered her.
He was very accommodating, wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
He pampered her. She enjoyed having dinner cooked for her. Basically, was very Bailey
Reassuring.
and reassuring, and said, "You need to just tell him that you're not happy." She got all like she's done on the camera, and when it's the girls all, "I won't stand for that. I deserve more. I deserve blah 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 blah
Yeah.
blah."
Even if you fully believe, I deserve more, this isn't right for me. Like, do that. Fully believe it. Go for it.
But it's not how you get it by saying it.
It's not how you get it by saying it. However, if it's how you believe it and you're full on it, tell your partner that. Stop telling everybody else that.
Well,
Tell the guy you're married to that
the
you feel
key-
this way. Please, this is
the
hurting
key-
me.
the key to all of this is that these people have made it into their 30s without being able to have a stable relationship.
Yeah.
So, for someone to say that they deserve it, they know what they're owed, the world owes you nothing. Nothing. Getting oxygen is wonderful.
Yep.
Right? The world doesn't owe you anything. That's why you have to work to get food. And that's the most basic thing we all need. The world owes you nothing. It certainly doesn't owe you a whole person to do what you want, how you want it, when you want it, all the time.
Yeah.
You are not owed that. If you think you are, you've been watching too much Disney.
Yeah.
Okay. Nellie, I reckon she's got the complete box set and Disney Plus.
Grace arrives to the apartment to Reese, and he's got some cookies.
Yep.
And she just jumps straight in at bagging out Ash.
Yep.
Reese is lost, mate. He's just like,
Since the beginning, where Reese, with the whole dog bite thing in Thailand, since that, he's come like so far. I feel like he's almost a different person.
Yeah, he has. He's not Robbie Rotten anymore.
You can control, I hope at least, you can control being an awful person. And it seems like he has.
Yep.
I didn't expect, out of all the people, I didn't expect him to turn around.
It might just be that he wasn't necessarily an awful person. He may just have been completely thick and not known what was expected of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which aligns.
Yeah.
anyway, so yeah, she
Yeah,
just jumps
Grace.
straight into like bagging out Ash, right? And that, he's not trying and he's not, just stop.
I don't know if she said it with him, but she said, I feel like this relationship's falling apart just because of one person. And it's like, yeah, you know what it is, actually. You won't believe this.
Yeah. Reese picks up the feminism book. We know full well it was just sitting there on the thing, and he's picked it up and gone, "Oh, what's this? This is a book." Oh, right? He's picked it up.
Oh,
he's
you
looked.
opened it up and
No,
looked,
no, he
there are
didn't.
words
It's in there.
He didn't look inside. He just looked at the front and went, "Oh."
Oh.
All right, then.
And of course,
Probably. Oh, this is what Ashley's been talking about.
And, of course, you know, she just had to put another snide remark in there, another passive-aggressive. Oh, at least someone's looking at it.
Probably more of a misogynist than I am.
Probably. All I'm going to say is that if the perfect man was out there, I don't know that we would still see the fun, playful, happy, joyous Grace, because I'm starting to struggle to understand or believe that that's who she really is. I think that we see glimpses of that, but that's not really the underlying Grace.
Yeah.
He asked her some things about Ash, and she said, he's dependable.
Yeah, that's not... Look, you don't want to be not dependable.
You don't want unreliable. Dependable's great.
It's not a main trait.
It was like,
Shouldn't
really? Bec and Leo.
Yep.
They went out for drinks. Bec asked lots of questions because she is genuinely concerned about Leah in this process,
Which is
because
fair
she's
enough.
heard a lot of things from April that she's done that, whoa, there's some red flags going on here. And basically it seems that Leo, he keeps the house clean, he does all the washing, he picks up all her crap from all over the apartment.
And he catches every bill.
He pays for every single bill, to which even Bec went, I'm sorry,
What?
you pay for every single bill? And he said, yes, that's what I'm meant to do. And she basically said to him pretty much, no, you're not.
Yeah.
No, you're not meant to. Stop putting her on a pedestal.
Marriage is bigger than dates. He's doing everything he could be to be the perfect first, second, third date.
Bec shared the conversation she had with April at the retreat with Leo, and Leo was a bit like, huh? His little mullet went flat.
Yeah. So he said that he was going to ask April, why have you been leading me on? And then that conversation was really difficult because April basically, what did she say? Oh, I just feel like I'm squashing the puppy, and I can't tell him that I'm just not feeling it. I'm not emotionally connected to him.
Otherwise, she could do it without feeling like she's squashing a puppy.
Yeah.
She'd just have to say to him, do you know what you got to do? You could be like a modern dentist. Not like the old dentist, right, that does that.
Yep.
You got to be like a modern dentist that holds it down there. It says, oh, look over there, and gets it in there.
Really, I think this is getting to a really dark place.
Okay, even. Well,
Oh,
yeah.
geez.
basically, you know, they got on the grog pretty quick. They were both told fun, no flirt was the rule.
And they both went straight in with flirt and fun.
Yeah. And that they were also not to sleep in the same bed.
Yep.
They got on it quite. We saw quite a lot of alcohol.
Yeah.
She cooked him a dinner. Stephen had said, you know, this is fun. Nellie's not fun.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think the worst thing that you can be in the world is not fun.
Yeah, and it was interesting that, you know, obviously this was after they'd had dinner, so I'm tipping at least 3 bottles of wine had been polished off by then.
One of them was in the skibag bowl.
They were no, didn't make it in the spag bowl, sweetie. Yeah.
I mean, it was there for the spag bowl, but
That's right.
all of a sudden it was empty.
All of a sudden, there wasn't any in the spag bowl, but it was okay. They were not half cut; they were full.
Completely gone.
And he obviously thought the cameras weren't going to pick up the mumble of the "she's as boring as duck."
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, she tucked him in on the lounge. They seemed to.
And it was a little bit overly familiar, the tucking.
On that, we know how April is when she gets plastered.
Yep.
We don't know that Stephen is exactly the same way, but it did appear that he was game. Do we reckon they stayed in separate beds when the cameras left?
It's hard to know.
It's
Because I have doubts. Because neither of them are at a good spot. And it's definitely going to end for both of them, and they already kind of know it because they're the parties
ones that are gonna
deciding
end
ending it.
They had that night, and then the next night they were invited to Abby and Ashley's for a Lebanese dinner party that Abby was hosting, and that was fun. They all got on it, but they had a good time. It doesn't appear that anything happened that shouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
They had fun. They took some Polaroids.
Those
Pics went up on the fridge, on my fridge. That's what Stephen came back to. So that was not fun. So Nellie and Stephen's reunion was. She kicked off about you've disrespected me, Yeah, the best photo out of the lot because they're Polaroids. And then there was the best photo of the pair of them.
To be fair, she did actually say what she said she'd say. In more or less
Yeah.
words. This whole time she's been going on about how she can't be true to herself and that's causing problems because she's not saying how she feels. At least now she's gotten past that. She's still wrong, but she's gotten
Well,
past one of the barriers.
So she has grown.
Yeah, worse.
Worse.
Yeah. Ash arrives and there's
He's
a
a
sign.
broken man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
when
a
he walks
sign
in
on
that
the door that says Ash, and he's meant to be out on the balcony as
Yeah,
a
he's
joke.
on-
Yeah.
He thought that was just hilarious.
There was a little love
And
Leo.
that was, he walked in broken,
Yeah.
and he read that, and he was Ash again. He was back.
Yeah.
He got it. He cracked up. He thought it was funny. It was funny.
And here's the thing. Ash was the butt of that joke.
That's
But
right.
he still thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Because, do you know why he thought it was funny?
Because
Because it was funny.
it was right.
Yeah.
And he doesn't take life too seriously.
Correct.
Doesn't mean that he's not responsible. It doesn't mean that he's not a stand-up guy. It doesn't mean that he's not dependable. Basically realised
He's out.
he's
Yeah.
never going to be enough for her. It doesn't matter how much he changes himself.
I don't
He
think
will
anyone is
never-
ever going to be enough for
No,
her. And I
what she said is we were meant to spend this time apart and you were
Yeah.
meant to be reflecting. Thanks for watching, beautiful people. Thank you for our subscribers. We love each and every one of you.
We do.
If
However,
you wanna,
we don't want any more of them.
you know, you do you. Be some comments. Come on, keep the comments coming. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and subscribe because, come on, it's not hurting
and
anybody.
actually, I want to fade to Ashley on a horse riding into the sunset.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.